Wait, hold on, wait. Alright, wait, hold on, wait, whoa. Gotta answer emails first, alright? Wait a minute, you're trying to kill me, aren't you? Just, hold on a second, hold on. Well, wait, hold on. I have a lot of expensive things on me. Just, give me a second. Hold on, relax. Actually, I think I have some.
So anyway, how come this fella's so upfront about all this? I'm surprised he didn't keep it to himself. Ken shrugged. Well, he says as far as he's concerned, he's fucked up once with this place already, and he doesn't want to fuck up again. He's putting it on the market, and he wants the truth to be known up front. Feels it's bad karma or something, knowing what he knows now. So you're gonna tell the buyers then? The hell I am. I want to sell the place, don't I? All that karma stuff's a load of bollocks. Jim smiled, unsurprised. No chance of you getting bitten by the bug of human conscience then? Ken laughed. No, mate. He'd break his fangs trying to bite my arse, and no mistake. Let conscience prey on the hippies, and leave the world for capitalists like me. Jim shook his head. Oh, you're evil, Ken. No, Jim. I'm a successful estate agent. Jim smiled. So, tell me then, what did this guy's research reveal? Ken leaned in over his plate again. Well, it turns out that more than one person has come to a sticky end in Poachers Cottage. Jim leaned in to meet him. Go on. First of all, Ken continued, there's the bloke the place is named after, the poacher himself. It seems about 100 or so years back, this poacher comes home from poaching one day and finds his missus shagging another man. Now, the last thing you want in your hands in a situation like that is a double-barrel shotgun. But, being a poacher, just in from work, that's precisely what he's got. He shot them? Yep. And he reloaded and turned the thing on himself. Literally blew his head off. Bloody hell, said Jim. Yeah. And there's more. Ken took a sup of his lager, smacked his lips, and went on. After the ceiling was cleaned and what have you, the place was sold on and another couple moved in. And what happened to them? To him, Ken corrected. The man of the house. Seems he developed an allergy to something, but they couldn't figure out what it was. Shortness of breath, said Ken, putting his hand to his chest for emphasis. Asthma attacks. They grew more and more severe until eventually he croaked for good. The wife moved out shortly after. She reckoned her husband was allergic to the house itself. Or perhaps it was mould, said Jim. Old place like that? Mould can trigger asthma. I know, believe me. But anyway, go on. I presume there's more. Ken nodded, pushing his plate aside and reaching into his jacket for his cigarettes. Oh, yes. Next was another couple, around the time of the Second World War. They built themselves an Anderson shelter out in the back garden. Then, one morning, they were found stone cold dead in it. Bomb? Ken shook his head. No bombs fell round here, Jim. So what were they doing down there? Ken lit his cigarette and shrugged. Sheltering from something else? What did they die of? They suffocated. Gas? Where from? It was an air raid shelter, not a coal mine. Jim picked up Ken's cigarettes. He gave Ken a look that asked for permission to take one. Thought you were giving up, said Ken. Cutting down, said Jim, taking out a cigarette. So is that it, or is there more? Ken sniffed. No, that's pretty much it. It remained empty for ages. Word spread locally. Gossip, rumour. It became known as the village haunted house. No one from around that part of the world would touch it. But then our guy comes along, a stranger to the area, and sees the place on the local estate agent's books. He snaps it up, thinks he's found a bargain. Sure, it needed some doing up and modernisation, but he could afford it. More was the pity, eh? So, where is it then? You know St. Stephen's Church on the old Rainwood Road? Jim nodded. Well, you drive on down as if you're heading into Rainwood Village for about a mile. Then you turn left, like you're going down to Fernley Bottom, and Poachers Cottage is the first place you pass on the right-hand side. Oh, really? Said Jim. Nice area. Ken nodded. Oh, yeah, it's a great part of the world round there. Quiet, lovely views all around, and good road links to the village with its shops, pubs and restaurants, plus the major railway link to London. Yeah, you don't need to sell it to me, mate. What are you asking for it? Top whack, said Ken. Place like that, sell it in no time. And to hell with the ghosts, eh? Oh, too right. At the end of the day, Jim, that's just rumour and nonsense as far as I'm concerned. Now, if the house had damp or dry rot, then maybe we'd have something to contend with. But ghosts? No problem. As far as we're concerned, if it doesn't offend the eyes, the ears, or the nose, then it's not going to come between us and the maximum possible asking price. But what if the eventual buyer learns of the history of the house afterwards? Said Jim. Say, from a neighbour. Won't they be pissed off with you? I mean, they might even try to sue you for withholding information about the place. What can they do? If it doesn't show up on a surveyor's report, then as far as I'm aware, they haven't got a leg to stand on. I mean, really, can you imagine what it would be like if we were legally obliged to reveal every bit of gossip and local folklore attached to a property before we sold it? Jesus Christ, we'd never sell anything. Jim sipped his pint. Well, I suppose. But it still seems, I don't know, dodgy. Dodgy is the name of the game we're in, Jim. If you can't take a bit of dodgy, you should get out of a state agency and go into something more wholesome. Like what? Arms dealing? Ken smiled thinly. You just can't help yourself, can you? Sorry, boss. But seriously, though, what if your new buyer does, say, die? So what? Ken shrugged. Everybody dies. Yeah, but, you know, it's like the curse of Poachers Cottage, isn't it? Ken laughed. Ha ha! You've been watching too much Scooby-Doo, Jim. Yeah, I wish. Still, when you think about it, though, this could all work out in your favour. You could be on to quite a nice little earner here. A cash cow. Ken sat forward slightly. How so? Well, you sell the place. The new owner dies. You sell it again. The next owner dies. And so on. You could wind up selling it every other year. Yeah, or maybe even more often. Though I'd probably have to cut the ghost in for a share of the profits. A phantom partner, said Jim. The best kind of partners to have, mate. Dead ones. Ken raised his glass. Cheers. Here's to Poachers Cottage. Long may it return to our sale window. Jim clinked his glass. Cheers. They drank, both of them draining their glasses. Then Jim glanced towards the bar. The queues had died down. He turned back to Ken. Do we have time for another? Ken looked at his watch. Yeah, fuck it. Let's have another. Lindsay will be able to manage on her own for a bit longer. Right, said Jim. Same again. Same again, mate, said Ken, handing Jim his glass. Jim took it and set off for the bar, leaving Ken to sit back and settle his attention once again amidst the riot of female flesh in the discarded but well-thumbed tabloid. It was almost a year later when Jim entered the office of Ken Chase Properties and thrust a copy of the local newspaper over Ken's desk. Ken looked from Jim to the paper, then back to Jim. "Yes?" "Page 7, said Jim. Ken put down his pen. "Is this your excuse for being late?" Jim waggled the paper. "Page 7, check it out." Ken took the paper and opened it at page 7. After a moment, he looked up at Jim. "Huh?" Jim nodded. "What do you reckon to that, then?" Ken returned his attention to the newspaper and read on in silence.